Bluey's Big Play on tour now, coming to Chicago for one extraordinary weekend. Jessa, who brings Bluey to the stage, here joining us. Thank you so much for your time today.
No, thanks for having me. It's wonderful.
Not, not only is Bluey a celebrated, show, but also with the sign and the surprise, people are talking about Bluey more than ever.
Oh yeah, it's mind-blowing to all of us just how passionate the Bluey fan base is, and we're so excited to be bringing the show back to Chicago for sure.
Talk a little bit about it's a little under an hour for the performance. Talk a little bit about what the show's about and all the characters because we want to see Bluey, Bingo, Mom, Dad. Who's all involved in the show.
Yeah, so our play, Bluey's Big Play, is basically just like an extended episode of the iconic TV show Bluey. We've got the Healer family, Bluey, Bingo, Chili, and Bandit. They're all there together. We may have a few guest appearances from some other characters that are iconic in the show. And it's basically just about sisterhood is what I would pinpoint our main storyline is. Bluey's just learning how to be the best big sister that she can be. And it's a real fun time while she's figuring all of that out.
And you got a lot of performances. We have one Friday night. We have a couple on Saturday, a couple on Sunday. So plenty of chances to go ahead and check it out with the family.
Yeah, it's the same as the TV show, really. It's designed as a co-watch for kids and their families to come and enjoy together. And I would say we've done a really good job of bringing that Bluey essence from the animation to life in the stage play.
And I have a 4-year-old who loves watching it, so it's always on at our house. But the one thing too that I love is that sometimes you're going through situations in your life or transitions, and people always say, "Put on this episode. At least the kids can hear Bluey kind of explain it," and that is how the kids understand it. That's what I love about the show so much.
Yeah, there's definitely messages that are picked up by our adult audiences as well as our children as well. And even myself, I'm a massive Bluey fan, and sometimes I'll just put on an episode. I might laugh my way through it, or I might cry my way through it. It's a perfect example of just family life that we've all experienced in some way or another. And Bluey, we really like to highlight the joy of creativity and imagination and role playing with our people in our family homes to make us stronger people, like not just as parents or caregivers, but as children going through life. It's such a task going through life, and Bluey is like an outlet to help us all get through it a little easier. Yeah, I love it.
Let's talk a little bit about Bluey's impact because oftentimes, we have things that are in America that maybe don't resonate the same way they do in other countries, or things from Australia that like don't resonate here. But this is something that has such a worldwide impact, and everybody just loves Bluey.
Yeah, there's nothing like it really. Like even for myself as a child, watching the TV shows that I would watch, they were mainly American TV shows, but they still connected in a way. But Bluey is something different. She's become a rock star or an icon of the next generation. She's just so open and she's fun. Like we deal with all of those things that we go through in life, but Bluey brings that essence of ease and fun to get through those things. And for all of us Australian cast and crew, we are mind blown every time we put on the show. And there's little jokes in our show that are very Australian, and you'll hear the adult audiences laughing just as hard as the kids are. So I can't really pinpoint exactly what it is about Bluey that translates so well across the globe, but she's just got that thing. She's just so real, I guess.
100%. Let's talk a little bit about bringing Bluey to the stage. What is that like for you? And maybe that first moment when you first come on stage and you get to hear the audience applauding and kind of go crazy.
Yeah, well, that is one of my favorite moments of the show is when Bluey makes her first appearance and the whole auditorium just erupts. Everyone is just screaming and laughing for Bluey, and it touches my heart every time. I think I do get a little tear in the eye every time I walk on stage with Bluey. It's amazing. But bringing the show from the screen to the stage has been such a wholesome experience. I was involved in the development of the stage production way back in March of 2020. And we've been involved with all of the creators of the TV show as well. We've had Joe Brum, the writer and creator of Bluey, and we've had Joff. Joff Bush is our brilliant composer, and Joff has written some really lovely new music that we've incorporated into the stage play. So it's been a very collaborative process with the animators, the creators of the animation, with the directors. Rose Myers, she's our director. She works a lot in Australia, and I think the unique Australianness that we all have and working together collaboratively, it's an amazing experience. And to see that all of the people over here in the US are receiving Bluey in the same way that they did in Australia with our Australian season, it makes coming to work today, like every day, just a pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah. If you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Talk a little about the audience, because I'm sure this is one of those shows where everybody gets excited. They want to bring their stuffed animals. They want to dress up in their clothes. Like, it's just a sea of blue and probably brown that I can probably see, like, out, as far as your eyes can see.
Yeah, us on stage, we'll come off from doing the show and we'll talk about all the fun, creative outfits that we've seen in the audience. But like I said before, Bluey is the rock star of the next generation. And I can say that really confidently because we've got a mosh pit that forms at the front of the stage without fail every time. The kids are running to the front of the stage, they're jumping, they're dancing. It's not like a typical sit down, enjoy and watch kind of a play. It's more of a get involved, run to the front. And because we work with puppetry, with the puppets, we'll have some of the kids will have little plushies, little like Bluey or Bandit plushies, and they'll start to perform with them on the front of the stage. And that, I think, is one of the most heartwarming things, seeing how a puppetry is communicating with children and they're encouraged to play while we're playing on stage. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Definitely go ahead and make sure to get those tickets. Bluey's big play going to be here May 3rd through the 5th at the Auditorium Theater, 50 East Ida B. Wells. BroadwayInChicago.com for those tickets. Jessa, thank you so much for your time today, and we'll see you in Chicago very, very soon.
Yeah, thank you so much. I can't wait.
Thank you.